Hi guys, I'm back and I'm going to do another astrology video, and this one is going to be about nodes, the north and the south node in your birth chart. So if you're here, you probably already know what a birth chart is and what astrology is, and I don't have to explain to you, and because that takes too much time. Plus there's other videos on YouTube that talk about that. So if you're here and if you know what a north and the south node is, then we're ready to go. So the north and the south node in your birth chart is one of my favorite things, actually, because if I'm intrigued by somebody and I want to know something about somebody, I usually do their chart, and the first thing I look at is their south node, because that tells me, kind of gives me a big picture about that person, that person's the themes of their past lifetimes, their limiting beliefs. And so I can kind of, by looking at that, I can kind of say right away what comes easy to them, what's difficult for them, and basically give them like a general idea. If we don't have enough time to go into the whole chart, if I just look at the nodes, I can kind of tell you, hey, I bet you're struggling with this, or I bet this is really difficult for you, or I bet you wish this part of your life was easier. So I love the nodes. They tell a lot. And if you can have your birth time, then we can really get really deep with and pretty precise about the interpretation of your chart. So it's very nice to have your birth time, because that helps it easier and gives a bigger picture. So the north and the south nodes are a beautiful thing. And the south node is basically your the theme, the general theme of previous lifetimes. Something that you overdid, something that you did very well, but you overdid it to where you went to the extreme. So there's nothing wrong with your south node. However, it shows your talent. It shows what you're really good at. It shows something that comes so easy to you, and it's basically your comfort zone, big comfort zone. But it's something that you overdid. It's something that whatever sign that is in and whatever house that is located in, you overdid that. You overdid that so much that you basically went to the extreme. So now when you come in, you're coming in with this baggage of that sign that your south node is in. So it's not a bad thing. A lot of people think that, south node is like it's your downfall. It's not your downfall. It's just something that you, as an expression, have done it so much that you're basically done with that. You're done with that experience. You're done with that way of living your life, because you've done it so much. But you're really good at it because you can teach others. Because there's people that you're gonna come across. They're going to be deficient in those experiences, and you're going to be great at that. So you can come in and say, hey buddy, I know how to do this. Let me show you, because this comes easy to me. So the south node is awesome. You got to embrace it. You got to embrace it. You got to love it. You got to love all the parts of it. And every south node is so freaking interesting. And there's so many ways how it manifests itself, like the different situations. And obviously, if we know your precise birth time, then we can really see and kind of explore all the possibilities of the lifetimes you had, and the actions that you did, and the limiting beliefs that came from that. So your south node is kind of your buddy, but you're here to go the opposite way. The sign where your north node is, which is usually the opposite of your south node, which is really beautiful how it's set up perfectly, like whatever's the south in the north is going to be the opposite sign, the opposite house. So that's where you are. You don't have a lot of experience in. You, as a soul memory complex, as a soul, whatever you want to call it, you don't have a lot of experience in that. So you are hungry for that experience. You're scared as hell of that experience. It's very uncomfortable for you. And it's basically, if you want your life to be easier and effortless, you kind of have to look that way. You have to look in your north node in your chart, and that will show you, hey, what are you here to experience? What's an area that you don't have a lot of experience in, you're not very comfortable in, maybe you didn't have a lot of lifetimes with that theme, and you're here to explore that. So you're challenging yourself to explore that part of you, that area of life of you. And yeah, so basically that's what the nodes are. They're great, they're beautiful, they tell a lot of stories, and they're unique to every one of you. And they're, I just love them. It's my favorite part. And the stuff that I'm going to do, the videos that I'm going to do are going to be about all the nodes in different signs, in different houses, to give you kind of a really clear idea of like, hey, this is what you've done, this is what you're comfortable with, this is what you come with, this is your baggage, and where are you going, and what's uncomfortable for you, and where you want to experience yourself. So yeah, if you're intrigued, come on this journey with me, and I'll do my best to make it interesting. And I don't think there's a lot of information out there as far as the nodes specifically in each house. Yeah, there's a lot of information about like North Node in one sign, North Node in this house. Sometimes people even group them together and they say North Node in this sign or this house. But I want to do it, my battery's going. I want to do it like as, I want to do it like as specific as possible. So yeah, that's what I'm challenging myself with. So yeah, thank you, and I will see you soon.